What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday, and we're covering there's a lot of cool cards from Evolutions I like, but Zapdos, he is definitely one of my favorite ones, just because when growing up playing Red and Blue, Zapdos is probably my favorite legendary overall. Now I know Mewtwo's cool, but I don't know. I don't know why there's two types I like in the game a lot: Lightning and Grass. And Zapdos, definitely a lightning type, amazing, and it's a legendary, so he definitely appealed to me as a kid. And so did Raikou. I don't know why, but it's definitely strange now. It's definitely more towards grass Pokemon with Shaymin-EX ROS, but Zapdos, easily one of my favorite Pokemon. And so playing this base set card is amazing. I think it's actually Fossil though. Maybe it's Fossil, maybe it's base set. Just let me know down below what set Zapdos from. I think it's Fossil though. But Zapdos, he does Thunder for 4 energies, 90, and it does 30 damage to itself, but the attack we care about is going to be Thunderbolt. It does 170 damage, and you discard all energy attached to this Pokemon, so you discard all 4 of your lightning energies, okay? Now, of course, the way we're going to put damage, or put stuff onto our Zapdos, or energies onto our Zapdos, there we go, is with Eelektrik. Eelektrik has that Tynamo ability, which you can attach a light energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. So this way you can power up our Zapdos over and over again. You do need 3 electrics and a lightning energy in your hand to do this over and over again, which is pretty hard to do, and it makes the deck not very viable, but hey, we're going to try it today. Now we do play winning Eelektross as well with the Crash and Burn. Discard as many energy attached to your Pokemon as you like. This type does 30 damage times the number of energy cards you discarded. Now this is more for Jolteon, mainly for Jolteon, because it makes it where basics can hurt you, but then you Crash and Burn, knock out a Jolteon, and don't worry about it. And also Crash and Burn can be your in-gamer as well, if you just want to randomly put energies on your field, if you have that many Tynamos and stuff. Crash Burn's actually pretty cool attack overall. In 2 Shaymins and 1 Keldeo. Keldeo is really great. That's how we're going to power up our... it's going to help us power up our Zapdos, because we're going to rush in, switch to Keldeo from our bench to the active spot, and then Tynamo to the bench Zapdos, and then Free Tree, and take a knockout that way, which is fantastic. The concept is pretty easy. We've seen this over and over again with Mega Quazo, we've seen it with Raikou, and now it's going with Zapdos. Zapdos is just another attack we can put in the deck. The 170 is fantastic. I think it's great. You can probably even put this in a 1-of in your Raikou deck. So if you like Raikou Eels, you can probably put 1 Zapdos in there, because Raikou, you don't discard the energies, you just keep it on there forever, and then when you have Raikou swing in the active spot, you can start powering up Zapdos on your bench that way, which is a fine thing as well. Maybe even Mega Quazo could be a thing as well if you need a non-EX attacker. It's not bad at all. So there we go, that's all the Pokemon we play. And like always, you play Compressor in these Eels deck to discard 3 cards out of your deck, which is going to be your Lightning Energies and Supporter cards. 1 Computer Search for consistency, discard 2 cards in your hand, search deck for any card. 3 Level Ball and 4 Ultra Ball. Now this is just trying to get out your Electrics ASAP. Level Ball, search for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less, and Ultra Ball, search deck for any Pokemon. And the cool thing with Ultra Ball is you can discard your Lightning Energies to power up the Dynamo effect, which is fantastic. 1 Super Rod, shuffle in 3 Pokemon energies back into your deck, and 4 VS Seekers. Okay, so the supporter cards is 1 AZ, return 1 Pokemon back into your hand, discard all cards attached to it. 1 Course, which is great in this deck because you're usually going to have a full bench. Shuffle your cards into your deck, then draw a number of cards equal to number of bench Pokemon. So if you have 6 and your opponent has 5, you can draw 11, which is great. It's probably the strongest supporter card, and expand it when everybody is set up. 1 Hex Maniac, just shut down abilities. Just in case you want to play it. I guess you can not play Hex Maniac. It's a fine thing for sure. But Hex Maniac is just good overall. Just shut down abilities. 1 Karen, shuffle Pokemon back into your deck, so that we can reuse your Eels, reuse your Zapdos, which is great. 1 Lysandre, break a Pokemon off the bench. 2 N, 4 Juniper, 3 Sky Field, and this is how we're going to have 8 bench Pokemon. Because you need at least 3 electrics on the field, which might require you to put down Shaymins, and then you have a full bench. But then, if you have Sky Field, you have up to 8 bench spots, which is fantastic, and you're not going to run out that way. 3 Fighting Fields to make that Zapdos do 180. If you remember, Thunderbolt only does 170, so with the Fighting Fury Belt, you do 180 damage, which almost knocks out every EX in the game, except for Fighting Fury Belt's Pokemon. Now, I think, okay, there's one card in here I definitely forgot. I definitely really forgot, and that's either Xerosic or a Tool Scrapper to shut down Garbodor. Now, Garbodor's not really played and expanded too much. You don't have to worry about it. But if you're scared of Garbodor, you can cut probably the Hex Maniac for a Xerosic or a Tool Scrapper just to get a tool off the field. Maybe Xerosic so you can VS-Stick it for it over and over again. But I think you can cut the Hex for Xerosic for sure, and you'll be okay. But like I said, Garbodor, it's not really played too much and expanded. But hey, you need answers to everything, and I think that'd be a fine cut for sure. The Hex Maniac for a Xerosic. Sorry about that. I know people are going to ask, like, how do you beat Garbodor decks? And definitely cut the Hex Maniac for a Xerosic. Okay, so 3 Fighting Field, give your Zapdos. And also, with Xerosic, you can discard, like, Fighting Fields off EX Pokemon, which I should have known this from the start. Like, we should have had Xerosic to discard Fighting Fields. That's my fault. I apologize for that. 3 Fighting Field, like I said, do 10 damage. And also, Zapdos gets 150 HP, just to make it a little bit more tankier. 2 Float Stone to give that Keldeo free trade, and 11 Lightning Energies. And there you go, guys. There's my Zapdos Eels deck. It's a very simple concept. You know, use the Electric, power of Zapdos, Thunderbolts people for some knockouts. But does it really work? Because, like I said, Zapdos needs 4 Lightning Energies on it. And you have to discard all energy cards attached to it. Not 2, not 3. All energy cards, which, oh man, that's the worst part, because you have to constantly hit energy, plus having 3 Eels on the bench, or 4 Eels and a Zapdos in the active. Like, you could have 4 Eels on your bench, 1 Keldeo, and then 1 Zapdos in the active spot, and then you'll have to constantly hit the Lightning Energies, but I usually like to have 1 Zapdos on the bench for sure. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this Zapdos Electric deck, and also make sure you vote for Fan Friday. Right now in the Facebook page, there's a poll going on saying, hey, vote for your favorite deck, and the deck with the most likes will win. And yeah, so make sure you go vote for Fan Friday, and hopefully we'll get a great deck for tomorrow. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, putting against Vitor HBF, playing a dark and a colors deck, which is fantastic. I want to play against these dark decks. Now, hopefully it's not the Dark Pulse Dark Art, because then it has 180 HP, but we do have the Fighting Fury Belt to do that additional 10 damage. But if they play their own Fighting Fury Belt, then it has 220, and we have to 2-shot it, unfortunately. Alright, so they're going to go first, alright, but it does not look like they're playing the Archeops or the Gallade version, which is great for us. We do not have to worry about doing the Hex Maniac Wombo combo kind of stuff. So we got a Zapdos, Keldeo. We actually have a really good turn 1. We can, you know, Shaymin set up more, Fighting for the active, so put down the Keldeo. We'll press done. We have it in. Can get a Tynamo on how many Tynamos can we find. And there's an Eevee EX. Yes! This is what I want to see. I mean, it doesn't matter regardless. We're just going to one-shot this guy either way. But if he plays Fighting Fury Belt, we can make sure we get a knockout regardless. So Fighting Fury Belt going down to the active, okay? And now, if we didn't hit for weakness, we would not be able to knock out this Eevee because that's 210 HP, and Thunderbolt only does 170. So Ultra Ball, discarding it in, and a Float Stone. Most likely going to dig for a Shaymin, and a Shaymin is fantastic for us because we get Thunder it for a knockout while not discarding your energy. So Shaymin going to set to put 4 new cards in their hand, okay? And what other do they play any non-EX attackers? That's going to be the key. And hopefully they do not. Okay, Zoroark. Ooh, that's a really good non-EX attacker for him. Alright, so Float Stone going down. And yeah, Zoroark is actually a really bad card for us to see because Mind Check will do a ton of damage. That is scary. So VS-Stick for an in. Oh no, don't play the in. We have a Love Ball in, Shaymin. Oh. Alright, so both get a new hand of 6, unfortunately. Okay. There's a Karen, Tynamo, and an AZ. And it went from really good to really bad. Yep. Okay, so put down Tynamo, and I guess we'll Hex and pass. Yep. Alright, so press done. Unfortunately, that's not what we want to see. Like, we want to see multiple Tynamos. Like, the last hand was so much better. Like, the end, we had the Tynamo, we had the Shaymin, or we had the Love Ball for Tynamo. But, yeah, this is not a good hand. We do have AZ, so what we could potentially do is, like, Ultra Ball, discard Karen, and Sky Field, put down a Sky Field. Shaymin set up, use AZ, maybe use it again or something. That'd be really cool. There's a DC going to the active. So, see wide cycling for 110, unless he has a Lysandre. If he has a Lysandre, I would definitely bring up this Tynamo. Now, he does have Battle Compressor, and Compressor could discard a Lysandre or some other stuff. Alright, so Skyla, and not a Lysandre, a Hex Maniac instead, which is fine with me. I'm fine with the Hex Maniac being discarded instead. Like, it looks scary, but I don't really care about it. I was really worried about a Lysandre play to bring up our Tynamo. Now, he still could have a Lysandre. I'm not saying he doesn't. But let's wait and see. There's an Ultra Ball. Go ahead and discard 2 cards from his hand. He cannot use Shaymin or Jirachi. But he discards a DCE, which is actually really I don't know, like, discarding DC is never good, but he might play, like, Special Charge to get him back, of course. There's the Eelektrik. So that's our 3 knockouts right there. Eelektrik, and a Shaymin. Alright, so Eelektrik coming down. And will we see a second more Dark Patch? Pretty good Dark Energy on that Eelektrik. And I imagine we'll see a second more. Oh, an N! Yes! Alright, N is so much better, because obviously our hand is not that great. So we get a Tynamo, Lysandre, Tynamo. Okay, so this is good hand. This is a very good hand now. Okay, now we talked Escape Rope. Risky choice, because he's going to send the Azor, right? So I'm going to send the Keldeo. I don't want my Tynamos to be knocked out. Like, of course, I do not want these guys. I want them to stay alive. So Azor coming up to the X spot, okay. And we will see a Y Cyclone, most likely, or an Evo Ball for 20, 40, 60, okay, 90. And onto our turn, what do we find? We find an Eelektrik, which is fine. So we'll put down Eel. We'll put down Tynamo, put a Fighting Fury down, Sky Field, and a Juniper to discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright, let's see, can we find a Float Stone? There's a Float Stone, another Love Ball. So what I'm going to do is put down Love Ball. I'm going to grab another Tynamo. Put that guy down. Float Stone the Keldeo, retreat into a Tynamo, and just pass. Oh man, if we had 1 Lightning Energy, we can go for a Thunder Wave, try to paralyze the Eevee, but then he has Zorak, he can free trade and do all that kind of cute stuff. So onto our opponent's turn, does he find a Lysandre? Man, unfortunately, we do not. I mean, we'll have to Sycamore, but no Lightning Energies in our discard pile, unfortunately, to even power up this Zapdos next turn, which we could power the Zapdos. There's Shaymin, going to set up for 2 new cards, and we could just continuously Thunder over and over again to knock out these Eevee. That's not a bad play either. Max looks like going to look at top 6 cards of his deck, and does he find a Dark Energy? And he will find a Dark Energy, put on Eelektrik a Malamar coming down. Okay, that's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie to you. How many VS Seekers have we played already? There's a Colress going to get 5, 6, 10 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if I'm an opponent, I'd definitely be focused more on the Zorak than these Eevee. So the Zorak coming down, and it is the Mind Jack Zorak, so I definitely would be attacking with this guy. I don't know why he's powered these 2 Eevee, but hey, I'm not going to complain. There's a Darkrai coming down, okay, that's not good. Like I said, that is a scary card, and a Reverse Flag coming down. Going to put himself down to 5, probably discard both Shaymins. Oh no, just discard 1, which is still great for us. Okay, so he's going to take a knockout. I'm just going to VS Seeker for a Sycamore. I don't want to put down Sky Field, and then he bumps our own Sky Field. And man, do we play Sycamore or do we play in? We actually can't play in. There's no in our discard pile, so we'll have to go for Sycamore, discarding a VS Seeker. But we do have more left in the deck. So on our turn, and there's a Shaymin. Okay, I'm going to put down Tynamo or Eelektrik. Sorry, we'll put down Eelektrik, and do we Shaymin for 2? Just try to get some Lightning Energies. I think that's a fine play. You will Shaymin for 2. Try to find some Lightning Energies. Come on, Lightning Energies. And oh no, that's not what we want to see. We have an Ultra Ball, but no Lightning Energies. Oh my goodness. So Ultra Ball, discarding Eelektross and a Sky Field. Now I'm going to discard these 2. I know I'm going to go against what I just said, but we're going to put down Skyfield, put a Zapdos down, and then discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. So an Eelektrik coming down, Skyfield, and can we find that 1 Battle Compressor? If we can find 1 Battle Compressor and a Light Energy, we can take a knockout this turn. So we'll play Juniper, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards, and can we find... Okay, so we missed it by 1. Okay, no, we have another Shaymin, so we could Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. Is there another Shaymin left in our deck? And there's another Shaymin. That's fantastic. So grab a Shaymin. All right. We will then Fighting Fury Belt. We will, sorry, my leg itches. We'll Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2 to grab another Zapdos. Okay. We'll put down Zapdos and Shaymin set up for 6 new cards. And can we find a Lightning Energy or not to knock out this Eevee? I know Mind Jack will do a ton of damage. And there we go. We got it. So put a Lightning Energy on this guy. We will Dynamo number 1. And he can either play Hex or Lysandre his turn and put his... I mean, Hex is not too scary unless he knocks out an Eel. So there's 1. Siri, be quiet right now. Don't talk to me, Siri. I'm playing Pokemon. Don't do that to me. Don't beep at me. I heard you beeping. Alright, but we will take a knockout this turn. Siri, what I say? I say don't talk to me right now. Sorry, Siri's underneath my foot. I don't know why my phone's underneath my foot, but it is. So retreat to Zapdos. We'll Siri, be quiet. Be quiet, Siri.
How can I help you this evening?
Siri, I said be quiet. Alright, we're good. Alright, so... Alright, so right now we're gonna Thunder for a knockout. Or do we Thunderbolt? Ooh, it's risky plays here. I think we're gonna Thunder. I mean, regardless, you can take a knockout with this guy. But if you Lysandre's... Wait, 9... No, we actually have to Thunderbolt. What I'm talking about. We have to Thunderbolt because we can only do 200 damage. So, 360. Doing to the Eelektrik going down to 4 prize cards. Sorry, Siri was distracting me. Alright, so we get a Computer Search and a Super Rod. Alright, so on to my opponent's turn. We just gotta hope they do not play Parallel City. Here's an Eelektrik coming down, and things are looking fantastic for us right now. Yeah, they're looking great. We could Super Rod, shuffle some Pokemon back into our deck. As long as they do not play a Parallel City, we should be able to win this game fairly easy. We have a VS Seeker for Lysandre, bring that Shaymin up, and here comes a stand-in. Alright, standoff with Zork. Does he have a DC or not? And there's a good old DCE coming down to the active. Alright, so how do we deal? I mean, do we just knock out this guy? Like, that's not a bad play at all. So, Ultra Ball, going to discard 2 cards and discard a Sycamore and a Battle Compressor. Or do we just Lysandre the Eelektrik, take a knockout next to Computer Search, knockout Shaymin? That's not a bad play either. So 250 damage coming down to the Zapdos. And I think what I'm going to do right now is just be really aggressive, knock out the Eelektrik, which I think is a fine play. So there's a Level Ball. We'll play that. Let's look in our deck. Is the last... Oh, there's last VS Seekers in the deck, which is fantastic. So we're grabbing Eel. We will Light Energy this guy. Triple Dynamotor. So 1. Alright. 2. I wish we had a 4th Eel in play. I mean, I know that's like really hard to do, but Sky Field could make it possible because now next to we need a Light Energy and a VS Seeker. So put 4 in this guy, and what I'm going to do is actually Super Rod. Do we have any more Lightnings back in our deck? We do. So I'm going to Super Rod, shuffle back in 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And we are going to VS Seeker for Lysandre, bringing that Shaymin-EX up. Oh, no, we're bringing the Eelektrik up. Take a knockout that way. So, yeah, we'll Lysandre the Eelektrik. Take a knockout on it for sure. Yeah, it's a... Oh, hold on. We're retreating to this guy, and we will Thunderbolt. We could Thunder if he goes for a Lysandre play. Yes, I'm going to Thunder, because if you Lysandre's around this guy, we'll be in trouble. So I'd rather do 200 in, 200, do 30 damage to ourselves, go down to 2 prize cards. Alright, so we get a Juniper and a Lightning. Okay, we got it next turn. As long as he does not Hex us, we have the game next turn. Here comes Zork, onto our opponent's turn. Gonna draw a card. And does our opponent have it or not? Do they have a Hex Maniac? A Lysandre, and I mean, Lysandre doesn't matter. Hex Maniac is the key right now. So, and Dark Kingdom going to Malamar, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it to sleep, but does he have VS Seeker for Hex Maniac? And no, he just has a Mind Jack, and guys, we will do it. It doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, we just took down, we just won a game with Zapdos Eelektrik, and Siri was our fan, but Siri carried us along, so we will triple Dynamotor onto this Zapdos. So 1, 2, and 3, and we took a game. Oh man, this is like the matchup you want to play against. And like I said, they didn't play Hex, they didn't play Archeops, so don't have to worry about that. We'll Dynamotor one more time, put a Light Energy on the Zapdos, and Computer Search is about to help us out. This is why I love Computer Search. You're just able to search deck for any card. So Computer Search, discard 1 to 2. We'll grab a VS Seeker, and we'll VS Seeker for Lysandre, bring that Shaymin up, and take a knockout. There we go, guys. So Lysandre, bring that Shaymin-EX up, and we will win the game. Come here, Shaymin. We will then retreat, and guys, we did it. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. So, Light Energy in the active, and we will Thunderbolt for 340 damage. Yep, alright, and there we go. What are our last 2 prize cards? There is a Light Energy and a... Oh, the Battle Compressor was prize. But there you go, guys. There is the Zapdos Eelektrik Keldeo Sky Field deck. It's a really interesting deck for sure. It might struggle a lot because you can only put down like 3 Electrics at a time. Like most time you can put down 3 Electrics, a Keldeo, and then a Zapdos. So you have to constantly hit a Light Energy, which is sometimes the hard part. Hey, we got a breakpoint pack. There we go. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Thursday. If you have any suggestions for Expanded Thursday as well, let me know. I'm fine with covering any deck for Expanded Thursday as long as they're fun. As long as they are fun. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our three sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.